Hi, boys and girls. Today's Read Aloud is a book about idioms, the long arm of the law. Welcome to Dry Gulch, a Wild West town. Come meet the people. I'll show you around. Idioms are well-known phrases that mean something different from what the words actually say. Idioms are used lively and colorful language to conjure up images in the reader's mind. For that reason, they are remembered and often passed down from generation to generation. Tongue-in-cheek and behind someone's back are two popular human idioms. Now, I'm going to read on to share some more idioms with you. There's Bee, the best roper that anyone knows. She's great with a lasso, she stays on her toes. To stay on one's toes means to be alert. After all, it takes attention and concentration to maintain that challenging pose. That cranky card player is called Quick Draw Fred. He gets mad when he loses because he's a hothead. Hothead is an idiom used to describe a person with a quick temper. Think about it. When you get really mad, doesn't it feel like your head is heating up? Benny Beans plays the banjo at Sweeney's Saloon, but those Butterfingers won't let him finish a tune. Butterfingers is an idiom used to describe people who are clumsy with their hands. Imagine that. Your fingers were made of slippery butter. You probably drop a lot of things too. Sadie Dupree has a huge heart of gold. Her inn is the best in the West, I am told. A heart of gold describes someone who's extremely kind. Nice people are often called kind-hearted, so it figures that the kindest of kind would have a heart of gold. This idiom was probably first used by the playwright William Shakespeare. Bart Blaine, the blacksmith, works at his own pace. He's one gloomy guy with a very long face. A long face is used to describe someone who looks very sad. Why? Frowning tends to pull down people's chins, which makes them appear to have long faces. This idiom, like many others, relies on exaggeration to create a cartoony picture in the reader's mind. There are two cheerful cowgirls named Patty and Pip. They work as a team. They're joined at the hip. Joined at the hip refers to two people who are super close. This idiom is based on conjured twins, a pair of people whose bodies are actually joined together. I'll take over as the sheriff one of these years. Right now I'm too young, still wet behind the ears. Wet behind the ears means young and inexperienced. This idiom is based on baby calves or colts. When these animals are first born, they are wet behind their ears. Yikes! Who's that stranger in the tall hat of black? There's a chip on his shoulder, and what's behind his back? Chip on your shoulder is an idiom that means you're ready to fight. In the early 1800s, there was a game in which one boy would dare another to knock a chip of wood off of his shoulder. Knocking off the chip was guaranteed to start a fight. It looks like a showdown. Pa prepares for a stand. The rest of us bury our heads in the sand. To bury one's head in the sand means to hide from danger. The phrase is based on an old-time belief that ostriches bury their heads in the sand. Turns out that's a myth, but it's still a great idiom. He just brought us flowers. He wants to be our chum. The guy isn't a villain. He's just got a green thumb. Green thumb is an idiom that means good at making plants grow. How did the phrase come to be? Folks often get chlorophyll, the green pigment of plants, on their hands, which can lead to green thumbs. Idioms, exaggeration of words to help you become a better reader, writer, and communicate even better. Until next time, goodbye.